Hi, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. One of the things I love to do is study charts. Let's back up a bit here and think about this. What are charts? You say, well, it's price and volume action. Well, actually, it goes far beyond that. Charts are a reflection of human emotions. Emotions, fear. You know, you've seen fear in a chart. I mean, where it just drops like a rock. Fear, greed, where it does this. Panic, down. Okay, I mean, literally just get me out. Get me out. You ever had that experience before? Stocks dropping like a rock, and I don't mean 5-minute charts. It's like, get me out. I don't care. Just get me out. Fear, greed, panic, complacency, just kind of going sideways. I want you to think about this. Here's an analogy for you. Charts, as I stated, are a reflection of human emotions. Think about a rocket ship. You want to buy a stock that can move up in price. What does a rocket ship need? What does the Tesla rockets need? The SpaceX program. What did the Saturn V and the Mercury programs and the Gemini programs, what did they need? They needed a solid foundation. They needed a solid launch pad before they took off. That helps us. So what do we look for? We look for stocks that have solid launch pads, and it works. I'll share this with you. We're going to take a look at a chart right here. The joys of modern technology. Here we go. ShutterStock. Ain't that great how we can do that? It's like, yeah, Pat, you got you off the screen. Thank heaven. So we're looking at ShutterStock, and it's just going sideways here. And I want to do something for you. Many people look at charts after the fact. What can really help us to train our eyes and mind is look at stocks, look at charts before the fact. So just pull it back here. What's it doing? It's just going sideways. Ran up, backed off. Ran up, backed off. Just a simple base here. You can say, well, what's it got going for it, Pat? When this stock was basing right here on this chart, this stock had either great earnings and or great sales and was in a leading group. It was in the top 40 groups. You combine those factors together and you got yourself a potential for a winner. So you can say, Patrick, well, what were the earnings or sales numbers right here? And I put it on the chart. Earnings were up 88%. Before, when you're looking at the chart right here as of October 5th, it's just going sideways. That's sweet. Some accumulation right there and just meandering. A little bit of selling here, but much less than this bar. Advance at 1 bar. By the way, I want you to pause here and just study this. You might even want to print it out if you can. Take a picture of it. Say, this is stuff I'm going to look for. I'll look for this. And it pushes through. Look at the volume surge. I say this all the time at Mission Winners. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. See that bar right there? This bar, the stock did volume, and you can see it. You can say, how do I get it? See where it's got the V? Watch this. On this bar, it did 200,000 shares. On this bar, it did 371,000 shares. On this bar, 728,000 shares. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted. And again, I stress, it was in a leading group and it had great earnings. Earnings were up 88%. Some of our foundations, we look for stocks that have earnings up 40% or higher, that are in leading groups, or, not and, or average sales for 2 quarters up 40 to 45% or higher. Above the moving averages, above the 50-day, with an accumulation distribution of A or B. And it works like a champ. So it's like, oh, well, this is great. Oh, you're in it? Oh, man, that was awesome. Let's sell it. What? No. Could you imagine if you bought it right here and it goes up the next day and you're going, man, this is huge. I'm up $3. I'm going to sell and take my gain. And you miss this? No. The best thing you can do, and this is what we teach at Mission Winners, ride trends. Let them work. Just let them work. So advance it. Oh, that's good. Everything's great. Meanders around and does this. This is the 8-period exponential moving average. There's about 2 years of research with my trading partner from years ago, and he'll probably see this video. Great, great trader out in California, investor. See the trend? Right here. What happened here, folks? It earns. Just before earnings, what did we do? We sold a little bit off. We locked in some profits, which was nice. Why do that? Just in case. It guarantees profits if it drops. And it does this. Comes down right here, comes down to the 8-day, bounces right off of it. Lost the 8-day. If you wanted to sell a little bit more, you could. And then it just meanders. Look at that. And here's where we are today. Isn't that nice? By the way, I will tell you this. On this spike, when it spiked up on earnings, the earnings were up 176%. Has a composite rating and had a composite rating of 90 plus. It was 95. It's 95 right now. That's how you stack the deck. Look, it's just going sideways here. I mean, folks, look at that. Look at the volume, sir. There's nothing fancy here. And then it pushes through. I'll raise it up right there with a volume surge. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted. And then here, buy. These were all buys. When it did it, it was in the top 10 groups when it broke out. Relative strength was over 90. Composite rating was over 90. I have it on the chart. I study this stuff. Revenues were up 450% at the first buy point. You see it written right there? You know what? That's how you build a case. So bottom line is this. What are we looking for? We're looking for stocks that can make a move. When they do, you know what I call it? Sweet potato pie. I love that. I love it. You know a stock that's been sweet potato pie for us? Tesla. Tesla. Clean and simple base entries for the last couple of years, and it works. Anyway, I just want to share this to help you, to speed up your learning curve. I know what it's like to lose sleep over this. It can be a real frustrating situation. I'm keeping it clean. Do that. Follow these rules and guidelines. Be stringent. Be humble. Be focused. Be disciplined. Focus on a chart pattern a sixth grader can see with great earnings or great sales. And look for that volume surge when it pushes through. That tells you other people see it and they're voting with you. And I love that.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.